Hi there. Today we're going to talk about Statsig. What is Statsig and who is it for? So I have my screen shared here and you can see the dashboard that Statsig has. So Statsig is a product development tool that helps companies and teams to manage their product and do product development. So Statsig has tons of features, and on the left bar you can see some of them. And if you go to feature management, you will see feature gates, dynamic configurations, parameter stores, and the control panel as well. So feature gates are a way for you to remotely manage your product features. You can turn a feature on and off, roll it out for certain user segment. Dynamic configs, they operate in a similar manner where you can update different configurations in your product without deploying a new code. And then you can use Statsig to dynamically and remotely configure those changes. Then there are parameter stores. There are going to be certain things that are part of your website, your application that needs to be changed. For instance, logos, some of your banners. But essentially, what you would want to do is, without deploying new code, you can use the parameter stores to change those particular parameters. Statsig also primarily is very strong with experimentation. You can run different experiments. You can have different pulse checks for experiments. For instance, if I go to the sample experiment, then you can see the results are coming in, and then you can see different results for a particular metric. The primary metrics, the secondary metrics. You can also add different experimentation methods as well, which can come up here. Yeah, here. Then you can do multi-armed bandit experiments. Statsig also offers you the opportunity to do holdouts and layers as well. So, for instance, if you want to run multiple parallel experiments or have experiments for different sort of places in your application or in your website, then you can create multiple layers. You can create exclusion groups, users who are currently being assigned to certain experiments. They go into a certain layer, and then the layers also have like different relationships between each other. You can also have like holdouts. For instance, 5% of the traffic is held out of like all the feature gates, experiments that you're doing. Statsig also gives you the opportunity to do that. Then one thing that I really like about Statsig is the power analysis. So before you are running an experiment, you can choose a primary metric, and then you can run the power analysis to see the traffic and the duration that is required for you to reach out to statistically significant results. It also helps you sort of plan your experiment beforehand, and helps you identify what should your MDE look like, how much statistical power you need, and then that goes on with your traffic and also your needs as well. Statsig also has analytics as well. So this is where you can have different events coming in, either from the front end or the back end, client side, server side, and you can then use different sort of visualizations to see how the metrics are holding up. For instance, you can use a funnel analysis. You can also do a retention curve as well. User journeys is again something that is very powerful. And then you can also do a distribution chart as well and the lifecycle charts as well. You can always, of course, group the metrics by properties. You can also group them by different experiments as well, different cohorts. So you can do that. And then Statsig also has session replays as well. This is again very powerful, depends on your use cases, but Statsig has the option to do that. Then you can also create multiple user segments, and then of course you can look at your users if you have the user ID being passed to the Statsig SDK, or you're using a stable ID that Statsig uses by its own or generates by its own. Statsig also gives you the options to, of course, like look at your events, where are they coming from, and if they're firing correctly or not. You can do that too. And this is like a whole suite where you can manage your product, or you can use Statsig for your product development as well. Hope this was useful for you, and feel free to ping us if there are any questions or you need help with Statsig's implementation or running experiments. Thank you.